Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. It's a show that I believe you should listen to nightly. Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. The weekly half-hour show. Nightly. The weekly half-hour show. Alright, wow. So, cool. It's been a week since Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly came back. And I also went back to work. Got the first dose of the vaccine, which I gotta say, that vaccine hit my Rona-riddled body like a bath bomb. really flustered me. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer, but I was just so anxious to receive any type of medical aid that I went out and got the vaccine right after having the virus. So I'm not a doctor, and I don't have one, or really. The only medical advice that I seek is not self-appointed, but, I could go and basically, do my own research and figure out. And to tell the truth, I don't have too much free time when not working or sick with coronavirus to go diagnose and read all the scary medical shit that's out there. So, I just went and got the vaccine, and fuck it, I got the Moderna. The reaction was I got very dehydrated. I may have overdone it by working a little hard the day I got it and not super hydrating that day. I also didn't take any aspirin, so pretty much as soon as I hydrated up and took aspirin, I was fine. But because I didn't, I had one of the worst sleeps of my life. I literally had a nightmare where I was stuck in an uncomfortable position with my neck and back, because that's how I was sleeping, because my arm hurt. So I was weirdly sleeping on my neck, and I woke up with a giant headache, and it was just a overall stupid and avoidable situation, I'm pretty sure. So it probably came down to me being dehydrated. Maybe drinking. I think I drank the night before I did. I had a couple drinks the night before, and I didn't properly hydrate, and I never got back up to proper hydration. Let's boil it all down to hydration. How about that? It's me. The typical millennial, hourly wage, not having health insurance type of mentality. You probably just need to drink some fucking more water. It's the fountain of life. But either way, I digress. I feel good now. One day removed from my bad vax reaction, but feeling good both physically and mentally, especially that now I know I'm vaccinated. So, and I have the antibodies. Who knows what the dual effect? I sure don't. So, hey, fuck it. You want to talk about it? Come on Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly, the weekly half-hour show, which is on right now, as you can tell. But yeah, I've thought of a couple things which make me glad that Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly is back. I thought of calling it Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly, just to throw another turn in the bend there. But I'm glad that this podcast exists, because now, whenever anybody approaches me about some political shit, I can be like, oh, would you like to talk to me on my podcast about it? And then when they say no, I'll be, well, then I don't really want to talk about it. If you're not comfortable enough talking about it with me in a recorded setting on my podcast, then I don't really want to talk about it. So it's a good deflection to anybody trying to, project their bullshit politics on me without, giving me ample time to think of, to at least represent my opinion factually, or, everyone's always fucking political opinion on the spot, motherfucker. I'm trying to take advantage of in some weird get an audio clip type of fashion, the weird world that we live in with social media. All I do is Snapchat now. So if you don't know that, pomegranate good, spelled fucked up, search me, pomegranate good, spelled fucked up. Like the fruit and the rock. How about that? That was a good Snapchat name hint. Pomegranate good, spelled fucked up, like the fruit and the rock. That's what I'll say from now on. Huh. Pomegranate, all I do is Snapchat now. All I do is Snapchat now. Huh. Just watched one of the craziest UFCs ever. Usman Masvidal 2. Thug Rose coming back. Shevchenko just Shevchenkoing. And Usman oozing on, man. Fucking goat. New goat. New goat for show. I don't think anybody beats Usman, including Khabib if he comes back. So that might be the only fight for either of them. Unless Usman goes up to fucking 85, which is weird because like Adesanya just went up to 205. So I don't know. Just makes you think like maybe that was more about going up than saying he wasn't going to go down. Who knows? I don't think that was the case though, because I mean he's not a 170 fighter. Usman would have to go up to 185 to fight Adesanya, but I digress. This isn't my MMA show, which is talking about fighting, which is really just a segment right now, but trying to get that rolling. Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly is a weekly half-hour show, which is just getting its strides back. Give me a call, 630-542-0467. If I don't recognize your number, just leave a message. Let me know who you are. I'll call you back if you're cool. 630-542-0467. And so this podcast is now just my social media presence. Anyone who gives a fuck about old Ben Bo Quist here, go ahead and reach out. This is just me at the end of the week smoking weed, drinking on the couch, whatever, talk about whatever the fuck ever, A lot of crazy shit going on in this world, that's for sure. But tonight was the first full capacity sports event that happened, which was the UFC 261, which I'm looking at right now. Which, I mean, UFC is just such a, obviously it's a sport of the carnal nature of man. It epitomizes, the most real representation of sport. Who's going to win fist to fist in a fight? So, I mean, obviously, they're going to be the most bold type of people out there, marketing and everything wise. So, they're the first ones to come back and test out full capacity events. And being someone who recently had corona, and I'm pretty sure I caught it in a setting of people not wearing masks, and myself included. I mean, I wasn't wearing a mask when other people weren't, and it's one of those awkward situations where you walk in somewhere and no one's wearing a mask, and it's like, fuck, I'm not going to be the one person in here wearing a mask. So you don't wear a mask, and then you get corona, and who do you have to blame? Like everybody not wearing a mask, or just yourself for being a dumbass bitch, motherfucker? God damn, shit, son of bitch, fuck. Yeah, just yourself. So, but it's great to, on the other hand, it's great to see, like, what's the alternative? No one ever goes out in public again. I was fine after a week, so it's just really what it comes down to is identifying that you're sick and staying away from people who are at risk, I upset myself because, I mean, as soon as I got symptoms, I was quarantined, but I live with my parents now, and, like, it goes to show that you are potentially, potentially, what am I looking for? What's the word? Fuck. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and I can't remember the word. Contagious. potentially contagious days before you even have symptoms, or you could be asymptomatic and have this shit and pass it on to someone who could fucking display symptoms. So, yeah, I put people at risk. I put my own fucking parents. That sucks. And, you know, it's one of the trickiest, most psychological situation about this whole thing. And really, it comes down to just being as safe as we can for the time being, and making sure that those who are, you know, most at risk are taking the most precaution. I think that's the way to handle it. Because, I mean, the most at risk are the most at risk. 630-542-0467. Please like and subscribe to Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. It's a program I believe you should listen to nightly. Get that vaccine, or don't. Whatever. People who have had corona sometimes, or annoyingly, it seems like that's the thing to do, to be like, I have the antibodies, so don't even fuck around. Which, I don't know. I'm not a fucking epidemiologist or a viral immunologist or anything, so I have no fucking clue. I just got that shit because I was like, ooh, free drugs. And, yeah. As a lifelong U.S. citizen, when the government gives you anything, you take it. So, that's hence why I bought $200 worth of fucking cannabis, THC, highly potent extracts, and flower buds. Yeah, buds, I say it. Fuck. That's so, like, it's passé to call weed bud now. It's so annoying. Bud flower. And some crumble wax. And a cartridge of some bomb live wax resin or something. I don't know technically what the fucking terminological name of it is. I'm not a weed nerd. I just get high as fuck. But anyway, that's why I bought, the first thing I bought with my stimulus so far is that much amount of weed after Corona. After I thought that I missed out on 2 weeks of pay, which I haven't even said yet. Yeah, I got fucking, oh man, I got back pay, or sick leave pay because of the COVID, which overall, it makes me feel real good about my place of employment, that they, you know, had the wherewithal to look out to federal resources to be able to pay me. And, you know, just due to, because it's federally mandated sick leave if you test positive for corona. I mean, you just think of it, implications. It makes sense to have something like that in place. And U.S. has really had its eyes opened a lot about the system and what needs to be made available for people to safely and effectively work in this day and age. And yeah, paid sick leave is obviously one of those things. So I'm glad that my company understood that. A person in my position is, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, and one missing paycheck means hopefully I have some savings, which in this year is not a safe bet for people having savings. So in short, I'm very happy to be working for the place that I have, which granted me that without me even bringing it up, which was something I was going to do either way, but I didn't really have to. So it was great. Confident that I'm in the right place. One of those things that just makes you feel like, all right, cool, we're good. Moving past this, moving onward, and getting high as fuck every day, baby. All right, peace. Spanks for listening, and yeah, peace. Okay, you thought it was over, but I didn't feel comfortable leaving it so ambiguous with the I don't know if you should get a vaccine after having COVID thing. So I looked up, did a little bit more research. Again, I'm obviously not a fucking immunologist or anything like that. So here's what I found on the CDC guideline FAQs. If I have already had COVID-19 and recovered, do I still need to get vaccinated with a COVID-19 vaccine. Yes, you should be vaccinated regardless of whether you already had COVID-19. That's because experts do not yet know how long you are protected from getting sick again. After recovering from COVID-19, even if you have already... I'm going to start there from the top. Just strike that, cut that whole shit. Man, you can really hear my fucking gulps. 2. Yes, you should be vaccinated regardless of whether you already had COVID-19. That's because experts do not yet know how long you are protected from getting sick again after recovering from COVID-19. Even if you have already recovered from COVID-19, it is possible, although rare, that you could be infected with the virus that causes COVID-19 again. Learn more about why getting vaccinated is a safer way to build protection than getting infected. Just do it, all right? Learn more. Now, there's a link there. So you could read this all on the CDC website under the FAQs. It goes on to state, if you were treated for COVID-19 with monoclonal antibodies or convalescent plasma, you should wait 90 days before getting a COVID-19 vaccine. Talk to your doctor if you are unsure what treatments you received or if you have more questions about getting a COVID-19 vaccine. So yeah, basically, if you had really any treatment for COVID-19, be it whatever treatment, convalescent plasma or monoclonal antibodies, whatever floated your COVID boat out of your system, get that checked. Consult with a physician. Experts are still learning more about how long vaccines protect against COVID-19 in real-world conditions. CDC will keep the public informed as new evidence becomes available. And that's really the story of the whole thing. More and more is coming to light every day. It is recommended to get the vaccine, though, even post-COVID, provided you've waited that time if you had those treatments and whatnot. So it is what it is. There seems like a solution to this thing, so I hope people really fucking buckle down and understand that vaccination is it's a great tool to stop this thing. So hopefully we just get that good. Things are looking up. We got full capacity sports events going on, chilling, and yeah. So yeah, once again, fucking feels fantastic to be back. Thank you so much for listening. Love you. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. Call me, 630-542-0467. I'm going to get a Patreon set up. I got a GoFundMe. I'll link that. GoFundMe for a Connery tea. How about? Rest in peace, Sean Connery, the man. Well, in long, this has been Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly, the weekly half-hour show. Thank you for listening. Spanks for glistening. And love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.